Motion and a second. Discussion, please.
Yes, I would like to say that I think this entire process has been handled extremely well. It's been a very good process from start to finish. I wish we could have moved a little quicker, but I feel like we had strong candidates, and when we got to these two, I feel like as a panel, with Mike's help, we vetted them very thoroughly in terms of talking to references, talking with them, and those of you who were able to come last night got a chance to meet them. I completely agree with Mike's statement that we had two very qualified candidates, and I support your decision.
Any other discussion?
Yes, I completely disagree with this motion and the reasons that prompted it, and my personal principles won't allow me to vote in favor of it.
I would also like to make a statement. I would first like to say that I really appreciate your comments on this issue. I know that this has been very challenging, and I think that our mayor has conducted himself with a lot of professionalism, but I wanted to share, I'm the candidate, or the councilwoman who has a conflict. I'm the one that was asked to step down, and I would just like to make a statement regarding that. Mayor Schoeneke asked that I join the sub-panel to review candidates for the city attorney because he trusted that I could remain objective and provide some insight. I took that responsibility and take that responsibility seriously. Late on Saturday night, my ability to do so was brought into question by Peter Italiano. I feel it is necessary to share the following events with my fellow council members and the public. I addressed Peter's concerns with Mayor Schoeneke on Sunday, and he determined it was unnecessary for me to step down. Peter returned to his concerns this morning at 7:51 during our panel, 9 minutes before we were set to interview Joel Todd for the position. He made allegations that Joel Todd may need to make an ethics complaint against one of my family members because I informally chatted with them regarding an ordinance that was passed earlier this year. He asserted this would bias my opinion against Joel Todd and I should be removed. Peter stated this could be a very long and difficult process for my family member. I asked Peter directly if that was a threat designed to remove me from the vote. He responded in front of the entire panel that it wasn't a threat from him, but it may be a threat from Joel Todd. I will not let threats and bullying deter me from doing my job and representing the people that elected me. I removed myself from the interview process, but I will not let their bullying remove me from the vote. Their behavior was inappropriate, unethical, and cruel. I will not allow them to manipulate this process. It is my responsibility to vote for a qualified candidate. I think Mike chose a great one, and that is all I will do. I'll be voting this evening, and I ask that they leave my family out of it. If I wrote books about government, often thought I should, this would have to be set as a fiction novel, since no one would ever believe this story was true.
Is there any further discussion?
I just want to thank all of the panelists for all the work they've done on this and the long, arduous journey it's taken to get to this point. And you should be commended for stepping up and taking that challenge on.
There is I'll ask the council if anybody believes that there's a conflict of interest that needs to be addressed.
No.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Is there any comments or questions from the public?
What kind of criteria did you have going into the process to pick the prosecutor or the city attorney? Like, did you have set things, I don't know, they should be familiar with Montana law, they should, I don't know.
So there was an extensive set of criteria that I don't have in front of me right now. It included experience as a prosecutor, it included experience as a civil attorney, particularly in a municipal setting. It included, there was some consideration given to knowledge of Montana law and familiarity with it. Like I said, the list was fairly extensive. And I mean, we had the interview panel this morning. I think we had open questions. And we covered a great many topics during that discussion, so. Does that?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Just curious.
Any other comments or questions? Seeing none? I'll ask for a roll call, please.
Thompson,
Yes.
Drew,
Yes.
Dimich,
Yes.
Labrie,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes,
Mahan.
No.
That motion passes 5-1, and that appointment will be pending, of course, our ability to negotiate a contract that is agreeable to both the city and to the appointee. I had also mentioned, or I'd also put on the budget that I was planning on making some comments on the budget. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen